Hey. Good morning, good night. Hi everyone. Dara, Kador, Shannon. Just for memories. Shy. How y'all doing? These are not collective reading, guys. These are personal readings. So if you are interested, what the hell, in a personal reading, all the information you're looking for is at the top of the chat. It's in a pinned comment. The more you donate, the more information, detailed answers you shall receive. Okay. I do accept Apple Cash. What else? Chime banking if you have Chime. And what else do I accept? What the hell's wrong with me? PayPal. I'm forgetting everything tonight. Sure, just cash. Okay. I'm gonna check to make sure I received your donation. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't accept anything else right now. It should really allow you guys to get to use it. I don't know why it's blocked. It's 2025. Hi, Saint. How are you, love? I'm just fixing my cards before I pull. Again, these are not free readings. These are personal readings. So you have to make a donation to receive an answer to your question. There is no specific amount. It's a donation for a reason. But if you do need detail, please make sure your donation is, matching detailed energy. Okay. Hi, Sheehan. I'm doing great. It's my Aries birthday today. You guys should send him some virtual kisses, okay, and hugs and love, and we love you, Mr. Aries, okay? It is his birthday today. Good. I don't know what wish is. I don't know what that is. April 18th. I always tell him that he might as well just have been a Taurus. He might as well just have, because he's like at the end of Aries season. Like, you might as well be a Taurus at that point. All right. So who sent money? Shira. Okay. So let me just check really quick. Now the live may stop. If it stops, it's because I'm checking. So I got yours, Shira. So let's see for you, general love reading. Thank you, Kador, for wishing that freak happy birthday. Love for Shira this year, please. Love for Shira this year. Well, I'm not going to go too in-depth, Shira, okay, because, you know, what you donated is not detailed energy, but I will touch on it just a little bit. What is your sign, by the way? So you may end up dealing with like a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Cancer, a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with here, you're going to have a lot of patience with this person, because I feel like they're not... I just feel like they want to be with you, you know, and I feel like there is long-term potential, but I feel like this individual financially may not necessarily be where they like truly want to be. Okay, so it's like it's gonna take time to be in a relationship with this person. Okay, because I feel like they're still working on themselves, their money, with the Nine of Pentacles and all that. But I do feel like Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, they do see you as someone they want to be with, okay, long term. This could also be your energy. Could be your energy. I don't know if you're focused a lot on your finances or not. Could be your energy. But I feel like there is somebody here that you could have a long-term relationship with in the future. But I feel like you're going to just have to allow things to just develop naturally, and you're gonna have to have a lot of patience and kind of like go with the flow with this individual, okay? Because I feel like it may not even be overly romantic right away. It may not be you guys might not start off talking about relationship, although I feel like you both want it. It's like the way you start off is not in the typical dating way. So it may start off with you and this person just kind of hanging out with each other, you know what I'm saying, enjoying each other's company with no expectation of really talking about relationship, okay? So I feel like if you want to be with this person, eventually there could be a change and you and this individual could be together, but, you know, you're going to have to be very, very patient here. It's going to take some time for sure. If you think you're currently involved with this person right now, it could take like up to September before you see any kind of progress with them. Because right now we're what? April, May, June, July, August, September, like 5 months, okay? Because I'm getting something about towards the end of the year, okay? Like it's not going to be anytime soon. The Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. So like I said, this person does want to be with you. They do want to be with you. They want a relationship with you. But again, I just think in order to be with them, you're going to have to allow this person to have their independence. You're going to have to allow this person the time and energy, you know, the space to grow as a person and to focus on their career, their finances, the way that they want to, okay? Because this person is someone very ambitious with the Chariot, okay? And I feel like they're not going to want to be forced into like a relationship or anything like that. They're going to want to move at their own pace. What? They're going to want to move at their own pace, okay? I mean, I feel like you have fun with this person. You'll have good times, you know, but I also feel like they're you know, again, they're very ambitious and they are somebody who likes to put their career first almost always, okay? Yeah, this is someone who works a lot or likes to, something like that. Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. Okay. So I feel like they're not looking for a relationship right away with you. Okay. Now it's up to you if you're going to deal with that or not. Because the Four of Cups is a card of a rejection, and I feel like they're just not interested, like, in something serious just yet. Although you guys are getting to know each other, you're spending time with each other, I don't feel like they'll be ready to make it official anytime soon. Could be maybe towards the end of the year, you know, they might start turning a corner and thinking about that. It's crazy how the freaking year is already about to be over. It's like 8 months. Shit is going by quick. I'm thinking about getting a piercing tomorrow. Do you guys think I'll look better with like a septum? Or, because I was thinking about getting a tongue piercing, but I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. I'm like septum. Tragus. I don't feel like getting no damn tragus right now. And I had a lip piercing at one point, but said hi, Kristen. What kind of detail do you want about them? I told you their sign. I told you what the situation is. So what else exactly do you want to know about this person? And those signs, keep in mind, it might not be like their sun sign. It could be moon, rising, or Venus, okay? Thank you, Valencia. Good evening, Seneca. I don't know if you heard me share. What other details do you have for Shara about her? information about this person that she's gonna be getting to know and love. Share. What are the details? This person could be an Aries like yourself. Okay, but the 4 is here. So I feel like you may meet them in 4 days. You may have already met this person. Okay, and maybe you end up reuniting with this person with the 4 of Wands. Okay, but the 4 of Wands is either Aries season is significant in Aries or the number 4. So it could be April. Obviously, we're in April. You can meet them before the end of April. Okay. Because it's Wands, it's relatively quick. So it's either 4, yeah, it's either like 4 hours, 4 days, maybe 4 weeks. Okay, you can meet this person. The 4 and the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like you might start off, the same card is coming out, the 9 of Pentacles. So you're going to start off as friends with this person. Okay, you're not going to start off like romantic right away. It's just, think of like this person as like a really good friend that you just really enjoy their company. You like hanging around them, they like hanging around you, that type of vibe. Okay, it's not going to start off romantic at first. Okay, and the 4 of Wands does say that you are compatible with this person. You know, you and this person do seem to have like similar energy to one another. Okay, and it's like whenever you guys are together, it's so much fun. And I feel like there is potential for things to stabilize eventually and become a relationship. But, you know, based on what I already told you, you're going to have to keep that in mind. Because the 6 of Pentacles is in the reverse. So I feel like this person, I feel like they do work a lot. They're focused a lot on money and their stability as a person. I also feel like something about this person tells me that they like to be independent. Okay. Like they do like their independence, you know, a lot. And it's going to take a lot for them to really want to give that up. This is someone who's definitely doesn't mind being single. You know, they're like a really, not only independent, but self-made type of person. So not somebody who's pressed for a relationship or anything of that nature. Okay. So I feel like, I also feel like sometimes they may feel as though they don't have like enough time or something like that for you or some shit like that. Because I do feel like this is someone who does like to work a lot. Okay. The 3 of Wands. So the number 3 is also here. Okay. They could be long distance. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like this person's like very avoidant. So it's like you have these times to where you can hang out, you can, you know, just really chill out with each other. But this person's really, really avoidant here with the 8 of Cups, okay? Very avoidant. I almost feel like this is like someone who has like an avoidant personality. I don't know, they call it a disorder, but hey, doesn't have to be a disorder. But this person's really avoidant. So they tend to run away from emotions, and they may even have problems being like intimate on an emotional level with other people. I just feel like this person's so used to being by themselves and doing things alone. You know, for them to like bring another person in their life again. This could be someone who's been single for some time. And when you've been single for some time, you're used to only caring about yourself and worrying about you, you know, and you finally get into a relationship. It's certain things, it's like you're going to have to, it's like learning to walk again. So I feel like a lot of patience you will have to have with this individual. Okay. 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups. This person's really avoidant. And it will feel as though they're running away from you. Again, I just feel like this person, like I don't really want to say they're afraid of relationships, but it's almost like this person feels like they're better off alone most of the time. They may feel like relationships requires a lot of time, energy, and effort and stuff like that. So they kind of like being single. 9 of Pentacles, okay? So they prefer to just kind of focus on them and their money and shit like that. I feel like it's going to be a struggle for you to get this person to be in a relationship. I'm just going to tell you that now. It's going to be a struggle. 5 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. They need their freedom. They prefer their freedom. So it's like you're going to have to just let this person come around. It don't matter how much fighting you do or effort you put in. This person is going to, whenever they're ready, they will be ready. You can't force them. You're not going to make them do anything. That's something to just keep in mind, okay? Thank you, Danielle. Well, that's why I'm pretty intuitive, tarot. Thank you, honey. But yeah, I don't know why, but I'm getting like, could be another Aries like yourself though, okay? But I was also getting Virgo. I feel more Virgo or like an Aries for you, or a Cancer perhaps, okay? Shira. You're welcome. And if Delia is watching me, it's time to pay the piper. It's time to talk. It's time to pay the piper, boo. Can't run forever. Can run, but you can't hide. Okay, so I'm not going to be here for too long. I'm only going to be on here for like, I don't know, maybe the next 20 minutes or so. So many tears I cried, so much pain. But till it ain't over, till it's over. Oh man, I am delusional. I am delusional. I might need to go get a mental health assessment. The more days go by, the more I feel that way. Like, ooh, I might need to go check on my mental health. Because I do feel like I'm delusional most of the damn time. Well, not delusional, but just crazy as hell. Readings will be open for the next 15 to 20 minutes. It is. It is. It is the best solution. Lulu. It's the Lulu. I'm not gonna lie, being delusional does keep me happy. You know, just like I wake up every morning looking forward to another episode of Delusion. It keeps me happy, you know, to just believe things that you think is true, but not necessarily true. It just keeps you happy and optimistic and looking forward to another day of Delulu. Hi, W Cell. Shit, I need to have another giveaway. Yeah, I've always said reality will have me with a number on and a orange or whatever jumpsuit. So I like to say stay in a state of delusion. I think that's what's best for me. What is your sign, Danielle? Because I know you crazy as hell. Let's be real. Anybody who subscribes to Pretty Intuitive more than likely resonates with being a little delusional. That's just the case. That's just the truth, you know. Because if you like me, then you like who I am, how I am. That must mean that you feel in some way, shape, or form that you can relate, you know. Oh, that's okay. I only follow people that I feel I can relate to, you know, in some way, shape, or form. We're not talking about any... Oh, we're just talking about being delusional. That's all. Oh, yeah, you definitely delusional. If you're a Pisces, you're definitely delusional. Welcome, my friend. My daughter's a Pisces, and she's as loony as they come, but it's okay. You know, she came from a loony mother. And if you accept that about yourself, nobody can make you feel bad about it because you know what you are and you embrace it. Nobody can tell me, oh, you're a crazy bitch and this is what I already know that. I already know that. And I own it. At least I'm being me, you know? If that's mentally ill, that's okay. It's all right. Seneca, okay. I think I just got yours. What's your question, honey? All my Delulu come true. I'm an Aquarius too, and I don't know. When I'm delusional, it does seem like it does come true because, you know, that's a form of manifestation. That's like the law of attraction. You keep believing something to be true. That's actually realistic, right? You're not going to sit here and believe, oh, I don't know, I'm going to be the richest person in the world, and then that's going to come true. That's not realistic, okay? But most of the time, you know, that's attracting what you think that you are, or what you think the reality is. My Neptune is in Pisces. I'm pretty damn delusional. So it is what it is. I don't think it's your Aquarius Venus making you fall in love, because we don't do that. After one conversation, that's definitely your Pisces sun, uh, shining on through. And Sagittarians, moons, they can have the tendency to fall in love quick, but it wears off like just as quickly. Question: do you see new love coming within the next couple of months? I'm gonna tell you about me. The only thing that makes me fall in love is not my Aquarius sun. Is it my Aries Venus? No, I don't. I don't think my Aries Venus makes me just fall in love with people, because I don't. I actually don't fall in love at all. I've only done that twice. My current guy is an Aries. I'm in love with him, but all my other relationships, I realized I was never in love. I may have loved them, but I realized I was not full blown in love, because it feels totally different. Like, I care a lot about what that man thinks. That's how I know I'm in love. Like, when I care about his opinions, when I care about little stuff, like I don't want him to see me like this and that and that. That's how I know I'm in love. Because in my previous relationship, I really didn't care. You can think I'm this, you can think I don't give a crap. But when I'm in love, I just care about all the small shit, everything. But I'm a Libra moon. I think that's where my lover girl side comes from. And that's that. But my Libra moon has made me too generous, too overly nurturing and caring to assholes. And when I look back, it's so embarrassing. But I'm definitely, that was 2024. The new me has, you know, they're getting a different side now. Okay, so Seneca said, see new love coming. There's new love coming towards Seneca within the next 2 months. So when you say new love, are you hoping for like a new person? And Seneca, what is your sign? I actually see this happening sooner than 2 months. Okay, I see this happening in May. So probably towards the like mid to the end of May, I feel like this is gonna happen. Right now, the signs that I have is Aries, I have Gemini, I have Virgo. But the Wheel of Fortune means could also be any of the signs on the Wheel of Fortune, okay, which is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. I'm going to just keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Okay, Seneca? This is not a brand new person. So if you're hoping for like a brand new person, I don't feel that. I feel like this is someone you will reunite with, or you will get back together with, and you will work things out. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you want someone new, but I don't feel like this is a new energy. I'm sorry. Four of Wands and the Lovers. You know, this is you getting into a relationship or something. Okay. Six of Swords is a card of resolving any kind of issues that may have caused you guys to separate or whatever the case it may be. I feel like you will be resolving things, okay, with each other. Okay. Um, there will be some sort of fortunate, positive changes in this connection with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So if things have been rocky, if it's been whatever it's been with this person, you can breathe because I feel like it's gonna be completely different. Um, and you're gonna experience more harmony with each other, okay? More stability in this connection. The Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Ace of Swords. You love peace and balance, and exactly, I can totally relate. I'm a Libra moon. Like, I need peace and balance. Like, I let me just be honest. Like, I will always stand up for myself. Obviously, that other side gets really, really nasty and ugly when I feel like my scales are unbalanced. Like, you're gonna see a totally different side. But for the most part, I don't like drama. Fun fact. It makes me feel sick. It makes me feel ill. Like, I'm a Libra moon. It's just, whew, like, I hate that type of energy. I try to avoid it as much as I can. But, you know, sometimes obviously you can't fucking avoid it. Yeah, you gotta like really push and keep poking me and poking me and poking me for me to really just flip out. And you're gonna be like, oh shit. And I scare people because it's like, you would think I'm just innocent person. He bubbly, hee hee ha ha. That is, you know, that's just like, I guess, a cover up. That's a cover up for me. And I just fool people in that way to make them think that I'm so this and that, which I am, but I could be sour, right? I'm like a Sour Patch Kid, sweet then sour. But you, if I'm sour to you as a Libra moon, you did something. You had to fucking piss me off. You had to deserve that. Or I feel like something wasn't fair. There was an injustice. Like, I feel like shit not balanced. And the number one thing I don't play about is when I feel like shit is not fair. That's just the truth. If I feel like you trying to take advantage of me, or you're going against my morals, my beliefs, like you're trying to, that shit pisses me off. And I'm quick to stand up for somebody who I feel is being like done wrong. That's just how I am. Like, if I feel like someone's trying to pull a fast one on someone I love, or even just a fucking stranger, like, I'm quick to stand up in that type of regard. Like, I will tell this person about themselves for you. Simple. Not in a way, okay, well, I'm just gonna resort to fighting you because I'm a classy woman. I don't need to put my talons on people, freak, unless I have to go there. But most of the time, I'm able to like put people in their place just by talking to you. Okay. But anyway, um, it doesn't have to be the Taurus, but since you said you recently left him, it's more than likely it could be him. Okay. But I do see balance here in the situation. Um, you feeling as though you're getting what you need here. Okay. I feel like there will be clarity and better communication between the both of you as well. If it's him, but if it's not, it really honestly could be anybody, Seneca. Okay. It could be, you know, someone that you used to be with, but I don't feel like it's I don't feel like it's a brand new person. I feel like this is somebody that you do already have some sort of history with. I understand what you're telling me, but again, that's what the card said. You can say, wait, what, all you want. You can be shocked. You can't, you don't believe it, but you would be amazed and surprised what 4 weeks from now can do to you. A lot can happen in 4 weeks, okay? So you come back in 4 weeks and you let me know who it was. But yeah, I feel like you're going to get back together or work things out with somebody, okay? That's what it's saying. Ronisha. Ronisha and Eddie. You said you're an Aquarius getting to know a Gemini. These are not free readings. If you have not sent any money, you shall now receive answer. I do not accept super chat, only the payment methods in the pinned comment. What is the potential for Ronisha and Eddie's connection? What's the potential for Ronisha and Eddie's connection? What's the connection? The potential for Ronisha and Eddie's connection. He's gonna come and go, honey. Okay? He's gonna come and go. I don't see him being consistent in your life, darling. Okay? Knight of Swords. This is a very in and out energy, okay? The Ten of Pentacles reverse means that this connection, unfortunately, does not have what it takes to be long-term and stable because he's very flighty, okay? He could be flighty for whatever reason he's flighty, okay? But it feels like a relationship or whatever you want with him is going to be really out of reach, okay? Because there will be times he will be very distant, aloof, and all these things. Let's see, what is this Three of Cups? Because I hope he doesn't have a third party, but what is this Three of Cups for Ronisha and Eddie? What is the Three of Cups? If they flighty, how we don't know what we want. I'm not sure what that means. He's actually doing good now. I'm the one that's on the fence. Again, you can say he's on the fence, but I think you asked me what's the potential. So I'm telling you what's the potential. The potential is that there will be flightiness in this connection. Somebody will come and go, whether if it's you or him. Okay? Unfortunately, I'm not seeing this to be a long-term situation for you. Okay? The Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse. Okay? Clarifying the Three of Cups, I feel like you will have this like friendship type of energy. I feel like there are feelings here, but it feels like you and him are moving more towards a friendship than like something romantic and exclusive, okay? That's what I feel and that's what I see. Clarifying the Three of Cups is Page of Coins reverse in the world. So I feel like that's about all you're going to get out of him. I just don't see this connection evolving into something mature, stable. Okay. And again, it could be for various reasons. It could be maybe he just ends up feeling, seeing this as more as a friendship, or having more like friend feelings towards you and not really anything like I want a relationship with you. Could also be for other reasons, okay? Because the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Fresh from a nap. Honey, please do not use that kind of language here, honey, okay? Don't bring that type of energy here. I'm asking you very politely, okay? Because I don't want to have to block you from my channel. I'm just asking you politely. See how I'm being nice, guys? I give people the chance to correct themselves. So yeah, that's what I see here, Ranisha. You don't know what you said? All right, cool. Well, take some time. Take some mirror time and think about it, about what you said. Okay? Follow the yellow brick road. Oh shit. That's funny. All right, yeah, I don't like to see multiple threes in a spread, Ranisha, because it can indicate there is some sort of third party interference, whether that be from a person, place, or a thing, something, okay, could be influencing this connection. But honestly, I do this all the time, and this doesn't strike me as a situation that's really for you. Okay, it doesn't feel like it's your highest path whatsoever. Okay. So you said, is there love this year for you? If not, your love this year for Ranisha, please. Love this year for Ranisha. Can Ranisha expecting love this year? So you are an air sign. I can clearly see that here. Anisha, even if you're not too sure about him, that does not matter. Like I said, I don't feel like he's the one for you. I mean, if you want, you can fight me on it all you want, but I'm telling you this right now, I don't feel intuitively that he is the one for you. Okay? I don't feel that. But you are free to, whatever the case may be. Okay? But I don't feel like he's the one for you, okay? You are an air sign. Queen of Swords is here, the Magician, the Page of Pentacles, and the Intuition card. I don't know why, but I feel like it's him. I feel like this situation, because the tarot is going to pick up on the current energy and it's going to make a prediction based on what's going on in your life right now, what's likely to happen. So within the current energy, I feel like it's him. This energy here. The Page of Pentacles came out again. It just feels like he's just not he's not living up to your standards, your expectations, okay? Because the Queen of Swords is a woman that has standards, okay? And she's not afraid to enforce them and to cut you off if you're not meeting it. So I feel like this is your energy towards him. You're the queen. And he's not, he ain't cutting it, okay? That's what I feel. So even though you and him, I feel like there's chemistry, there will be. You seem to have a good friendship with each other. You seem to click clack, all these good things. But I feel like in some area between you and him, he's not meeting your needs. He's not hitting that standard, okay? And I feel like intuitively, because this card says intuition on it. I don't know if you can see, but it says intuition. So I feel like you are someone that also has intuition. Your intuition will tell you like, You know, you may see red flags about this individual, okay, and whatnot. So that's just a warning. And we have the devil as well. So with the devil, there's something about this person or this connection that's not very healthy. Um, and I think just based on what you're seeing, the signs that you might see, you're going to probably pull back. Okay. So even if it's not him to not want to take this as further than a friendship, it could also be you not wanting to further things with him. Because of the signs that you're seeing with him. Okay. So even if it seems like it's going good now, and it's great now, remember, these are cards for a reason. They make predictions. So you may feel like it's whatever it is right now, but this is what it's showing. Okay. That's likely to happen in the future. And then with the Ten of Wands, I just feel like there's a sense of burden here. There's a sense of difficulty dealing with this person. Whatever it is, you'll figure it out eventually what I'm talking about. But it just feels like the risk outweighs the reward here. Okay. Any love for Ranisha? And I feel like the reason why it's picking up on him this year is because I feel like he's going to be taking up a lot of your energy. Because I feel like you do have this like good friendship. The Four of Wands is here. Okay. You do seem to click with him and feel compatible. Obviously, Aquarius and Gemini are very compatible. But in certain areas, he's slacking and it's just not cutting it for you. Okay. And I feel like him coming in and out of your life, it's going to be something that you might grow more curious to try to figure out what the hell's wrong with him, like what's going on. Like, so I feel like that's something that's why he's showing up in your energy for this year, because you may find yourself in some sort of cycles with him during the year. Okay. And I just feel like, you know, Gemini did come out with a Magician. Again, it's like I feel like the Magician could be a really charming guy. You know, he can really create illusions. He could tell you all types of things, make you promises, do whatever. But I feel like he's really honestly just kind of, I wouldn't just say straight up playing with you, but I feel like there's an energy of him kind of pretending a little bit in terms of what his abilities are, what he's capable of with you. I feel like he's trying to act like he's serious and all these things when at the end of the day he's showing up as a page. Okay. So pages in tarot these are teenagers and the kids of the tarot, in case you don't know. So pages rarely commit. They have levels, they have learning, they have growing to do, they have all this shit. Okay. So I feel like and you know what, and it may not even be just him. Okay, because I feel like you have the Two of Swords here. So, you know, it could be him and somebody else that kind of give you this real immature energy. Okay. This sounds exactly like the Virgo that came in. Okay, so like I said, could be, I already said it could be two people. But yeah, I feel like you're dealing with people who you have a good time with them, but they're still not living up to your expectations of what you need in a partner. Okay? That's what I feel. So, is it love for you this year right now within the energies? I would say no. Okay? So the easiest way to make sure that you're not, just don't waste your time with these people. Don't ignore red flags. If they're flighty, they're not pulling their weight. You know what I'm saying? They don't settle or anything like that. Okay? Because the longer you deal with these people, you allow these people to you know, circulate and take up all your energy, that, I mean, you're going to continue to attract more of those people. So the Queen of Swords, I feel like Spirit wants you to be discerning this year, okay, when it comes to love. Don't put up with anything less than you feel like you deserve, okay? That's what I feel. Bare minimum, that's what I feel like. Bare minimum, don't deal with it, okay? All right, loves, I'm about to get off of here, okay? I will be on here tomorrow morning. I will be on here tomorrow morning. Talk to you guys soon. Good night. Stay safe. Drink responsibly. Freak responsibly.